Hi, I'm Norman from the Southern Living Test Kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to make a roux. Simply put, a roux is a combination of cooked fat and flour that provides richness, flavor, and color to soups, stews, and sauces. It comes in a variety of colors, from blonde to dark brown, and is the backbone to any great gumbo. The first step to making any quality roux is to pick the fat that you want. If you use animal fats, like butter or lard, you're going to get a more rich flavor. If you use oils, you get a darker color. The next step to making a roux is to select your heat. More experienced cooks go with a higher heat, while if you're intermediate to beginner, you should choose a medium to low heat. That way it prevents you from burning the roux. Next, we'll add the flour. When you're making a roux, you want to make sure that you use equal parts flour and fat. Once you start making the roux, there are a few rules that you need to follow. Rule number 1, attach your hip to the stove because you're not going anywhere for quite some time. Rule 2, use a flat spatula to stir your roux around. This will help you get on all the nooks and crannies of the pot, keeping your oil and your flour moving, that way it doesn't burn. And the third rule is to stir gently. You want to make sure that this has enough movement to keep the flour from burning, but not enough movement that the oil splashes out and burns you. The first step on our journey to making the perfect roux is a blonde roux. Now this is used primarily to thicken sauces like macaroni and cheese, or thicken up a thin soup that you're going to add some cream to. The next stage is a medium brown roux. I like to call this cafe au lait. Once it gets to this color, you want to start paying attention because about every 2 minutes the shade changes. You need to keep your eyes focused so that you don't go past dark brown. The longer you cook the roux, it actually loses its thickening power and actually starts to add flavor at this point. That's why we use our lighter roux for thickening up things like gravies and cream sauces, and our darker roux for making stews like gumbo. And our last stage is a dark roux. At this point, you want to turn off your heat and take it off the burner. The time it takes to make a roux will vary recipe to recipe and person to person. But if you keep these key steps in mind, you'll master it in no time. For more great test kitchen secrets, check out Southern Living.